Guess who's going back to Disney World? Hi, today I'm going to be making a video on kind of my first impressions of the My Disney experience and the Fastpass Plus applications or pre-planning whatnot. I planned a trip to Disney World for June the 3rd this year. It was kind of a last minute thingy. Because as you might have known from one of my past videos, I'm going to go work on a cruise ship for 6 months on June the 18th. So I was kind of just throwing around the idea of going to Disney World for a week or having a look at little deals just after I finish uni and before I go onto the ship. And I found this really good deal staying on International Drive for 10 days. So I kind of was like to my boyfriend, should we go to Florida? Let's go to Disney? Yeah, okay, let's go. And so I just booked it. So yeah, it's kind of cutting it a little bit fine between finishing uni and going onto the ship. I'm only going to have like 4 days after I come back to pack everything up and leave for wherever I'm going for the ship. It's going to be amazing because I miss Disney World so much, and it's actually going to be exactly a year, like to the day, to the exact flight which I'm going on since going on my Disney ICP program, and that's pretty exciting and probably going to be a little bit emotional because I won't be with my Disney girls and I'll just be kind of like, oh, I wish I was going back to do the summer program. Anyway, rambling on, I'm just going to kind of show you me having a little look at the My Disney experience, pre-booking Fastpassy thing, what I think of it, me having a little go of it. Okay, so firstly I'm going to say I apologise for the loud noise of my desktop computer, as it is pretty noisy and the fan just is like rah, so yeah, that's probably going to be in the background. But anyway, so when you first see the screen, you'll have this when you first log on. You just log on by, well, I just type in Google My Disney Experience. I don't know if you can see it properly on the camera, but hopefully you can. I'll try and set like a close-up kind of screenshot thing of it if you can't see it properly. Alright, so this is more of a close-up of the initial page of it. So if you scroll down, well, you can see at the top there it says, "Welcome Jane." Got my name, and then it's got only 24 days to go. You can do fast passes, dining reservations, reminders, and then it's just got my plans, what I've planned so far. So it's got like the dates, and then it's got the fast passes, and I just set a few reminders. Just, I don't need them, but I just set them because they were there and I was having a play around with it. Got the free day, and I've got Blizzard Beach, Downtown Disney there, and I've got the rest of the fast passes. There's where you can book some more fast passes or reservations and tickets, notifications. So let's say on Thursday we wasn't going to Universal on Thursday, say we're going somewhere else, so let's do kind of makeshift things. I have faffed around with a lot of this already. So Thursday, so if I click on the date it'll come up there, Thursday, June 5th, and it shows that we have no plans, so it's saying add things to do. So if you click on here it says add plans, so there's a drop down and you can like book a resort, which I'm not going to do, make a dining reservation, Fastpass Plus here. You can add parks and places, so if you wanted to go to a water park or something, you can put that in your itinerary. So I'm just going to click on get Fastpass Plus. I'm going to click on both, select all on me and Craig, click on next at the bottom. I sound like a proper veteran doing this, like yeah, gotta click this, click that. So let's say we're going to Magic Kingdom, so I'll click on select on Magic Kingdom and click next at the bottom. Now on Magic Kingdom, this is one of the only exceptions where it doesn't have different groups for preferences. So it says here, add attractions and entertainment, select up to 3 preferences from this group. I'll show you how that differs from the other ones in a sec. So let's say we want to go on Space Mountain. What else could we go on? Let's go meet Ariel because I've never met Ariel before in her grotto. We also want to do Enchanted Tales with Belle. Let's click that. So then you click them and then you click next. And then you can kind of prioritise your experience, so which one's more important to you goes at the top of the list. So let's see the next page when it loads. Alright, so it's got here options that you can choose. So it's got best match, Now what this tries to do is put them within a similar time frame, so you don't have one fast pass early in the morning and then one dead late at night or something. It tries to give you a nice order so they're all clumped together. So for best match they've given us 3:35 to 4:35 p.m. They give us Ariel from 3:25, and then Enchanted Tales with Belle is 7:15. So if I click on option A, then it'll come up, this is in the morning, so starting at 9:50. Option B is starting around midday, 12 o'clock, and option C is 8:15 to 9:15 p.m. so that's quite late at night. So you can choose one, or if you go on the separate days on the separate fast passes, you can change them times to other ones. So if you do want one early in the morning and one late at night, which I don't know, it kind of annoys me because I don't know what times that I want to go to certain rides on. I don't want to plan my day beforehand. I want to plan what park I'm going to, and I'll know I've got a rough idea, but I just want to kind of be able to wing it. That's why I like the old fast passes where you could just be like, right, I'm going to go get a fast pass for later for Splash Mountain or something, and go get one. And then, I don't know, I just can't describe it, but people who are used to the old fast pass system will probably know what I mean. Now say we're picking Epcot, so let's have a go on Epcot and click next. So for this it says select up to one preference for this group. Then if you scroll down it says select up to 2 more preferences from this group. So it's got 2 groups on it. Now in group 1 you've got Illuminations, so I assume that's kind of like a prime viewing area for Illuminations. You've got Maelstrom, meeting Disney pals at the character spot, Soarin' and Test Track. So the 2 popular rides in Epcot are Soarin' and Test Track, but you can only choose one to have a fast pass with. So on the last day I chose Test Track, so let's just click on Soarin' for this. And then the rest of them, since when did you need a fast pass to go to Nemo? Like, since when did you even need a fast pass to go to Living with the Land? I've never even seen that with 3 people in the queue. So I'm kind of on the fence about this. I'm half and half. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'll probably change my mind and really like it. But definitely going to have to make a catch-up video to this about it, because after I've experienced it I'm sure I'll have a different view on it. So should I change anything? There's not really anything I can change. I wanted to like kind of come on here and change a few things and make some reservations, but I've kind of done it all, which I didn't realise that I'd done. Kind of got a bit ahead of myself, and I can't book any more because 30 days is a thing. But I hope this has given you kind of like a little overview of the website. I'll probably do a little thing on the app, or maybe insert it into my vlogs when I'm actually there, of me actually using the app on my phone, seeing what it's like. So initial impressions that I got was that you're kind of planning everything before you go, and some people do like that, but I personally like to kind of wing it a little bit. You know, I like to plan my days briefly and decide what I'm doing each day, but I don't want to like plan times and exact times I'm going to be places, exact times I'm going to be doing everything, and it just seems a little bit, I don't know, I'm kind of not a fan of it at the moment. I don't know, I might be when I get there. I can definitely see how it would be beneficial to families who need to plan their trip, but for me and Craig as a couple, we kind of just want to wing it a bit more. So I don't know, I can kind of see the benefits, but there's also downsides. Oh, you can also change your Fastpass reservations on the day that you're there using the app or the Fastpass booths. You can hear my dad's car reversing down there. But anyway, so you can change it at the booths on the day depending on what you want to do. So kind of at the moment not liking it, can see the benefits, you know, I'm on the fence. I'll have a better idea when I do go and experience it and how it's working. Also with the magic bands, if you're staying off Disney property, you can buy a separate magic band when you're there for $12, and you can link your ticket up to the magic band. If you're staying on Disney property, then you get the magic band in with your reservation thing. But also you can use a current magic band which you do have. So I already have this magic band when I stayed at Pop Century. Got my name on it at the back. So you can use magic bands that you already have or that you've already bought and just re-top them up with your ticket as you go, from what I believe. But I'm probably going to end up getting a brightly coloured one because I want one of them. But I might let Craig use this but not keep it because this is from my Disney programme. It's mine. But this was from back when they first rolled them out in Pop Century and I got one, so I'm going to treasure it. And I like them as well. They're like a little accessory what you can wear on your wrist, and they're waterproof and stuff, and just stops faffing around in purses for tickets, which is always a pain for me because I always end up having to faff around in my bag for ages and pull everything out. So I'm liking the magic bands. Not so happy about the Fastpass Plus system, but I guess you can grow to love it. So I'll see when I get there about it. I like the whole online planner thing where you can plan like all your reservations for eating and what parade you plan to see for the day. So I don't know, yeah, I'll see when I get there. But I'll probably do another update video on this once I've experienced the My Fastpass thing or the My Disney Experience thing, once I've had a go of it. So I'll definitely make a part 2 to this and report back to you. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment on what you think of the new Disney Fastpass system or the new Disney My Experience, what's it, the thingy, that one. So leave a comment on what you think about it, if you've used it, what you think could be improved. And yeah, thanks for watching and bye. Okay, so since the last bit of footage I filmed of me selecting my Fastpass Plus and showing you around a little bit, they've actually changed a bit of the Fastpass Plus system. Well, I think it was actually there before I made that last video, I just didn't know about it. But now you can choose extra fast passes like on the day that you actually go there. So say if all your fast passes are in the morning, and then for the rest of the day you can just go to the booths or on the app on your phone, and you can actually like book more fast passes. So I'm just going to change some of my fast passes around now for the things that I've got in the evening. Of course that kind of screws it up a bit if you chose the Wishes fast pass. So on this day here, on Thursday, June 12th, I've chose to have the Wishes, Wishes preferred viewing thing. So I've booked my fast passes for like just before dinner time, so I can do Space Mountain and the Seven Dwarfs, have dinner, chill out a little bit, then go do Wishes, and in the morning I guess just like meet characters and do anything that we've not done. Then on the first day it's more earlier fast passes, then we can book extra ones for the evening. So what I'm just going to do now quickly is just swap around a bit of my Hollywood Studios fast passes. Like I do have a kind of early-ish one with the Tower of Terror, but I want to make them like a little bit closer together maybe, or just a little bit earlier. I've just done this with, I need to do this as well with Animal Kingdom, so actually I'll do the Animal Kingdom one now, I might as well. So I'll go and edit plans. Sorry if this is a little bit shaky because I'm actually just holding this and I'm on my laptop at the moment. So I do want to do the Kilimanjaro Safari, but maybe make the River Rapids a little bit closer to like the end time of this. So I'll go and view details there, then click on Modify Fastpass Plus here. And then at the sides I can just change the times for things here. So I'm just going to see if there's anything available for a bit earlier. So yeah, about 1:20. Then click Update, and then I'm probably going to switch around Primeval Whirl and change it to something else. For now I'm just going to click Dinosaur because I do like Dinosaur. No, 3 till 4. Let's choose 3 till 4 for that one. So it just kind of, you can make them a little bit closer together and switch things around depending on what you want to do, and it also gives us room to book extra fast passes, like more in the evening. Actually I'll probably make this a little bit closer to 2:30ish. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of a explore of this, and yeah.